Coming up on this episode of Lust to Dust.
Pants down, panting.
I don't know if it's attractive. An erect man just panting in front of you.
Also, as though he ran a mile, I would be like, are you healthy? Are you going to have a heart attack?
From lust to dust.
Welcome back to From Lust to Dust. I am Brett Dodenhoff.
I'm Connor Dodenhoff.
Today on the podcast, we got Amy Silverberg with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
Amy, you're an author.
My debut novel came out last year.
Yeah.
Really?
You can get it at every bookstore. It's called First Time, Long Time.
Well, but this will be interesting because I think, given the chapter we read today, I want to know what you think the odds that this book would have gotten published.
Okay, and I have to tell you that because I'm teaching adults right now, I am teaching a lot of men who are probably around your father's age.
Are they all like, I'm finally going to write that novel?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like telling a joke about this, but I have a guy who's 65 who like wrote a short story from the point of view of a sexy bisexual Latina with like huge fucking tits. And the entire story and her back's hurting. I was like, I like that. People love romance novels. I mean, I used to edit older women's novels as a side job. Normal women are reading books where a flock of crows is like turning into a man and fucking her hard.
Well, that's kind of what I've heard, is that
Yeah.
most of these novels that are doing really well are like kind of fucking nuts a little bit sexually.
I don't know if I have whatever that is in me to understand what's even going on there.
They call it romantasy. So part fantasy, part romance.
But why is it more sexy?
He's like, your guess is as good as mine.
Are you going to tell us that our dad's book, 28 Second Chances at Love, is tame? Because he's not a dragon with penises, you know? That he didn't become soil turned into
I wouldn't mind him doing a revision where he adds a dragon with a massive fucking dick.
So if you were publishing this, or if he wanted you to publish it, you'd be like, look, no.
Yeah, if he hired me, let's say, to edit it.
You start as a man. You can't start as a man. You have to start as a swamp person.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That's funny because I've sat here and thought this book's so over the top, but now what you're telling us is that the modern appetite is kind of far crazier.
I edited a woman's novel. There were 50 werewolf characters, all fucking the protagonist.
All of them?
Yes. And each werewolf served a different purpose.
Well, we don't even get into werewolf sex until chapter 11. So, I mean, that's,
This is like Jack in the Treehouse compared.
Yeah, is this what kids are reading in like first grade now? I mean, we're sitting here being like, ooh, this is sexy.
If you guys don't culminate the pod with having him on.
He's dead.
And now I'm dead. I'm going to kill myself. I am so sorry, and I guess I didn't realize that.
You mentioned a couple times where I was like, sounds like Amy's talking in present
I
tense.
didn't realize that he's passed.
So the book is called 28 Second Chances at Love. Amy, you may have not read the second, the subheader, which is interrupted by a terrible disease.
I'm looking into the camera for someone to save me. Help me.
So, Amy, tell us about your parents. Or are they married or?
They're married. They're alive.
Okay.
Sorry. I guess to be married, you have to be alive. Yeah, they're funny, my parents. I come from like a loud, emotional. We never got through a board game without someone storming away crying. Usually my dad or my brother.
Yeah.
A lot of like screaming,
Crying?
yelling. Yeah. People were always bursting into tears or shouting. And I'm like, oh, I like hear my parents fuck. Like I've seen my dad naked 70,000 times.
The nude father. And here's the thing. We had friends over all the time, and my dad would still be naked.
That would happen with me too. I'd be like, my dad would hear, it would always be like he would run into the kitchen naked. Yeah. And then I would be like coming home and he would hear girls' voices. It would be like a group of girls. And he'd go, girls, stay where you are. Stay where you are.
I'll never forget, I once had a sleepover, and I had like 8 friends over. We were all sleeping in my room. It was like that age where it's still fun to like all be in the same room.
Yeah.
And it's like 3 a.m. We're like half of us are on the floor, and we're like laughing and all that. And my dad can hear us. He gets out of bed, fully naked. Okay, it's pitch black in our room. He opens the door from the hallway, and literally he's sitting there chastising us. As light from the hallway is illuminating his balls, as we're all looking up at him, and he's going, go there, hell to sleep. And I'm like, You got up from your bed.
But what angelic balls. I'm like picturing them
I know.
glowing.
They were. It was like, it
Yeah.
was just a silhouette and you just saw balls in a shaft. Yeah. Oh, look over. My friend Kevin, you could see the outline of my dad's ball, the shadow on his face.
He slept naked because you have to put that detail. It's not like he got out of bed, ripped the clothes off,
Sure.
and then ran after you guys.
They're not going to listen unless I'm fully.
Sure.
We're going to get back into the book, Amy.
Okay. I'll be honest, and I don't mean to spoil something. I saw 2 words. I saw 2 words in this chapter. And that said erect nipples. So our dad might be getting laid this.
And my pulse is racing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Erect.
I'll tell
If
you.
you see erect nipples in a chapter, if
Yeah.
you don't get laid with that,
Yeah.
I don't think it's happening.
There's like hate speech in the middle of that. He's like, and these damn Jews, I can say that because of my last name.
These
Okay.
damn Jews with their erect nipples.
Another footnote. Yeah. It has nothing to do with sex.
Yes.
All right, we are going to read chapter Diana.
Diana.
Chapter Diana. Will our dad get laid? You get a prize, Amy, if our dad gets laid, and it will be delivered by our father.
In my dreams, I'm seeing a ghost. I'm getting fucked by a ghost tonight.
You get fucked by a ghost.
I'm like, what the hell?
It's an odd prize, but you will if you.
It'd be so upsetting if he comes from heaven and he's like not attracted to me. He's like, no, thank you.
I guarantee you. when
You're
this-
like, don't worry, our dad'll fuck ya. Our ghost dad'll fuck ya.
Amy,
Yeah,
will our dad
yeah.
fuck you? All right.
All right,
Well,
let's keep
chapter
going.
Diana.
With half custody of 3 boys, my night job looking for a woman certainly had some complications. Partying until 4 a.m. on the weeks when I didn't have the boys was no problem, but having to get up and cook breakfast when I had them put a damper on my single activities.
All right, let's quick here. Partying until 4 a.m. on the week. Doesn't he have a job? The fact that there's no other reason aside from kids. that
Yes.
4 a.m. party.
Yeah,
He's 48.
that's gotta make you two feel good.
I wonder how many
like-
times. Yeah.
They really put a damper on my sex life.
Fucking damper on my sex.
No, we're very privy to the fact that we were kind of secondary in this pursuit of women. You know,
I'm starting to think that like there'd be occasionally my dad would make us breakfast in the morning and he'd be in a real good mood, and I'm wondering, was he just hammered?
Yeah.
With mainly older couples in my condo building, there also was a definite lack of babysitters. The good news was that there was a nice restaurant directly next door. I could literally leave my condo and be sitting at the bar with a glass of wine within 2 minutes. More importantly, I could return quickly if the boys needed me.
But he was a weekday going outer. You know, he was
Yeah.
not a guy who wanted to save it for the weekends.
No.
Tuesday nights was like his night to go to Zinc, and I remember that he would kind of be like, "All right, guys, you know, do your homework. I'm off to get a few gin and tonics."
Is he ever in the book like, oh, I think I felt a little lonely, or it's not that sort of introspective?
He originally felt like right when he got divorced, he shared some loneliness. But now you could tell he's just trying to. I'll be honest, you could tell he's just wanting to get laid.
Yeah, he's horny.
Yeah, he's horny, and it's building up.
We keep in touch by cell phone, or sometimes I'd even yell up to them from the restaurant's outside bar to the condo patio.
I mean, that's dark.
Who needs a babysitter when I can yell from the bar?
You can just imagine all these people, patrons of the bar,
Sure.
they're having a nice glass of wine.
Yeah.
They see some other guy, you know, he's got an old fashioned. He's yelling up, son.
He's probably doing this because the condo was nice. To a little bit of like, look at me, you know. There's my kid. There's my condo. There's my place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's a little bird call to all
And
the
then he's
women
like, look
around
at my
there.
3 beautiful sons, boys.
Three beautiful good boys. Yeah.
My tall sons.
He
Well,
had-
I can see my flat screen TV.
Also, there are phones exist. It's not like he, you know.
We weren't like Rapunzel sitting on the patio
Yeah.
waiting for dad to come home.
Yeah.
You know?
There was a reprieve just to get away from him.
On occasional nights after the boys were all settled after dinner, I ventured next door to see if there might be any prospects. This is where I met Diana. Late 30s, red hair, nice body, and most of all, she had an incredible sense of humor. I mean, a ridiculously strong sense of humor.
I like that that's what he finds most important.
It is good. That's his icing on the cake.
Well, he was such a humorous, obviously unusual person in a lot of ways that I think that anyone who was kind of vanilla struck out pretty
Like,
hard.
didn't matter if they were just hot. He wanted someone he could laugh with.
He had no game without.
Oh,
for
we've
him-
seen him in earlier chapters that he kind of tried some creative lines, and if a woman kind of didn't have that chat, you know,
Yeah.
it fizzled real quick because he was a handsome guy, but he wasn't like, you know, humor really was his weapon in a lot of ways.
Most importantly, her big sense of humor. That's what he's going to say about me when he's fucking me tonight. She's got a big sense of humor.
So funny.
Her big brain. I loved her big fucking brain. That's what guys say about me.
She was certainly pretty enough, but her bubbly personality and reaction to my silly wit made her that much more attractive to me.
I think she just laughed at his jokes.
Yeah.
He's like, she was so funny.
I worry I'm like that. I have that guy thing of like, I don't care if the person I'm dating is funny. If they think I'm funny, I think
You're like,
they're
they're
funny.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's such a level of attraction that if you just laughing at someone's joke like ups you in the fucking game.
Well, and I do
immediately.
actually think on a deeper level, it makes you feel like known. Yeah. Like if I was trying to date someone who didn't find me funny, I think that's the best quality about me.
Yeah.
So if they didn't like it, I wouldn't feel understood or known.
For sure, it is. It's like this is how I see the world and perceive things. This is
Yeah.
my perspective. That I communicate that through humor. If you don't get that, like there's nothing for
Right,
us.
right.
You know? If you like someone, a fake laugh here and there is gonna take you a long way. You know, Diana's really picking up on what he's throwing at.
Yeah.
So even though she may, as he says, not super attractive,
She's pretty enough.
She's
pretty enough.
Pretty enough was a little bit. He had
So-
to tag that on.
Ouch.
That's how much I care about
Send
personality.
this to Diana.
She was kind
you
of
laugh
whatever.
at one of his jokes. Listen, you laugh
You're
at one of
pretty
my
enough.
jokes. Probably asking you out.
It turns out that she knew some friends of mine as well when we were both single many years before my marriage. We laughed about the likelihood of probably bumping into each other numerous times at one of Charleston's singles clubs back then, but somehow we never met.
Did they have specific singles clubs?
I think that's right.
48-year-old
That's just
man.
an antiquated term. Singles club.
48-year-old man is describing dating.
I'm like, does that just mean
Yeah.
places where people were
It
single?
literally just means club.
He means Starbucks. His
Yeah,
singles
in the
club.
80s, you go into a singles club.
Yeah.
You
It's like
know,
when,
it's
when,
like
when your dads say like, "Oh, we used to hook up back then." My
Yeah.
best friend and I used to hook up all the time, and you're like, well, "What do you mean?"
yeah, they were necking back in the day.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh yeah, he used to call making out.
I say fooled around, which everybody makes fun of. That's like an old
fooled
school
around.
thing. Like, did you
fool
guys
around.
fool
I think still holds up. Necking. I mean, necking sounds like a murderous.
Fooled around's so fun.
I think yes.
Yeah. It's like, oh, we fooled around.
It's also nice that he's, so far he's kind of messed around with a few younger women. It's kind of nice now. It's a little more appropriate age range.
Late
it's like
30s.
Late 30s. Remembers him from back in the day, and of course he gets along with her better than all the other ones because they're closer in age. They got a sense of humor
She gets
together.
my humor. Yeah, his boomer humor was actually landing.
I feel like a lot of divorcees have to, I would imagine male divorcees have to experience that if they think they want a much younger woman and then they realize like, oh, actually I want to feel known and understood.
For
I think
sure.
if you have a sense of humor, probably want someone closer to your age.
Yeah.
Like if that's generally how you communicate, because like the younger people you're just gonna be like, well,
We don't have the same sense. Also, humor is intelligence.
yeah.
We wrapped things up, and she agreed to meet me the following week for dinner. I really have no idea of what I want in a woman at this point, I thought, as I left the restaurant. Is she really my type? Is she attractive enough to me?
Okay.
There it is.
I knew that was
Sorry.
Is that what always people mean when they say, I'm not sure he or she is my type? They just mean not all of them.
I'm just not that attractive.
I think there's a level of a lot of the times if you feel like why the hell are they not texting back or whatever, it's often they just don't see it enough,
He's just not that into you.
Yeah.
Or she.
Right.
Is this someone I could date for a while or even fall in love with? I then realized that this was probably not a time to be too hard on myself. Just play the field for a while, I surmised. At this point, you have no idea what you want. I got back to the condo and kissed the boys goodnight.
Listen, don't in the same sentence talk about getting laid, then say I kissed the boys goodnight.
He's like giving you herpes. Whatever.
Now I'm really thinking about it because he was a cheek kisser or whatever, like that class. God, how many times did we get some fucking just weird bacteria?
Oh, poor little Brett. Our dads, don't just take that detail out. Said goodnight to the boys is enough.
I don't want to be kissed by a man who's been
No,
out
he wanted
there.
to kiss you guys goodnight. He wanted to show his affection. After thinking about if Diana's hot enough for him.
What I'm seeing more than anything is like this woman has kind of checked all the boxes for him, other than maybe she's just not mega attractive. So he's trying to talk himself out of it already. He already said they got along really well. They had a great chat. They had a great sense of humor.
Everything's lining up.
Everything's checked out. But then he's like, you know what? Is she attractive? Maybe I don't even know what I want. Maybe I should
Are
just
you
keep playing
saying that
field.
the therapeutic view of this is like he actually there is no perfect woman for him because there's something inside of him that either is not ready, can't commit.
To be honest, maybe this woman was so great, he could have gotten married right then and there. But she's not attractive enough for him, so he's doing this whole routine, which I think we do, which you try to talk yourself out of it, and you go, you know, I don't even really know what I want, and maybe I should just keep playing the field. And it's like, well, I think he played the field, but like, look what fucking happened. Like Brett says, I mean, he just kept playing the field until death do you part.
He played the field till no grass was left.
Especially men having trouble settling down. It's like you always want to be like, well, it's not that you haven't found the right person or that they don't exist. There's something inside of you that is still.
You don't get to 28 women, you know, post-divorce. Without
being like, what's going on inside me?
I think fate. I'm getting the impression right here. Fate kind of gave him the woman, and he blew right by her. You know, I just think that's really when that line that's sticking out to me is she had a ridiculous sense of humor and she got his wit.
But I'm curious as you guys move through the book, if this is going to keep happening or if he's going to keep running into
this
women
will be repeated history
that might be perfect. But because so much of relationships, I feel like, are someone deciding that they want to be in the relationship.
Although I certainly had doubts about whether Diana was the right match for me, I was definitely looking forward to our date at a nice restaurant not far from my condo. As before, she was easy to talk to, and we had a lot of laughs reminiscing about the people we knew in common years ago. The wine we enjoyed gave me confidence, but I know I must have sounded a bit unsure when I asked, should we get a drink back at my place? She looked up from her plate, hesitated for a moment, smiled, and said, sure. As every man knows, a girl agreeing to come back to his place is nothing more than a good sign that things might progress.
Being a boomer, he's on the right side of the boomers.
Brett seems to think that every man at that time was like, she needs to give me what I want or something bad will happen to her.
I think the whole like nightcap drink was a more boomer thing that probably is now. The whole idea of like, come back to I don't know. I feel like they did more of that casual kind of drink, a drink at the bar, you know?
Yeah.
Everyone had kind of a little mini bar back in the day. We don't really do that anymore. The little nightcap, like people just don't drink as much.
I'm so not an at-home drinker.
Claw.
Yeah.
I like only drink at bars.
Back in the day, everyone had like a cool 80s like liquor cabinet. You come and you pour everyone a drink. You have a little nightcap.
I like that. I like when other people have that. Like I'm at someone's house and they offer that.
I mean, you go into like the average like boomer's liquor cabinet, they can make you anything.
Oh, my mom made me a great Cosmopolitan just the other night.
It's like, you want that flaming?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, they love simple syrup.
So once again, with what little confidence I had, here I was, taking another shot at romance. After arriving back at the condo, I poured us a glass of wine and then headed to the living room. I was looking for an opportunity to kiss her, and she may have sensed this. She started to look a little unsure of herself, and the conversation began to lag. Now is the time, I thought.
Now is the time. I love that. Instead of waiting for a really nice, things are flowing.
I also like that he
great.
blames her. He's like, she was looking uncertain because the conversation was getting bad.
What happened to Diane? I
thought you were funny, bitch.
I thought you were funny. What the hell is
That's
this?
fucking hysterical.
I love. He's like, oh God, I'm about to lose this. Now is the time.
Now is the time. That's so brutal. No, that's never the time. When shit's feeling awkward and weird is never the time.
We found out we had nothing in common.
Yeah.
And I thought now is the time to
He's
go
never the
in.
time you go, all right, you know what? Let me fucking go for the landing here.
The more we talk, the less we're compatible. So I better cut this off now.
Yeah.
As I nervously leaned in, she surprised me by moving in halfway to meet me. We started to kiss, and I put my arms around her to pull her closer. After a few moments of this, she seemed to be ramping up the passion as fast as I was. Diana started to moan and pushed her chest towards me as if to say, try these.
So Diana knows her weapons.
Yeah.
A little bit. Yeah, she knows the power.
I'm realizing I know I have a lack of weapons.
There
I've
you
never
go.
tried these.
Try these.
I'm like, I have no weaponry.
Try these.
I'm also like, he's thinking that Diana might. This is within 30 seconds of him thinking Diana might be going home. She's going, try these.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, his confidence is low here.
Well,
Also, the pace of this, it's like she's already moaning.
Yeah.
It's like we kissed for 1 second.
Well,
I
think now I'm thinking kind of my own experience here is like sometimes the conversation does lag, but I do think it's the girl just kind of being like,
are you gonna
"Dude,
kiss me?
Are you
Yeah.
what the fuck's going on?
Yeah.
Like make the move or don't, you know?"
That's probably she's starting to be like, all right, is this come on?
Diana knows maybe she's not the most attractive person in the world, but she's got her assets, and, you know, and she puts them into motion right away.
Try these. It's a crazy. Try them.
Try these. I don't think that's what she was thinking.
Like
by
she's
the way,
Costco sample lady. Try them.
There's no way she mentally was thinking.
And you
try these.
You're allowed to come back for seconds.
Take a little sample.
Try these out for size.
Try these.
I took this as a pretty good buying signal and slid my left hand underneath her low-cut neckline. She let out a slight gasp and started to breathe harder. Without breaking our embrace, I swung her around and onto her back on the couch. This was going so much better than expected, I thought, as I pulled her top down to expose her chest.
If he doesn't stick the landing here, this man just doesn't have it.
I know. I mean,
I hope to God he doesn't go down, because every time he goes down on them,
he's gone down on multiple women.
and they just don't. Nothing happens.
He says it goes great.
I love that these women are like, okay, bye.
It's strange. It is. It's actually a little odd that
But I
he's.
like how generous he is.
No, he loves going down on a woman, which is great. But I think it's just not worked out for him in terms
To
of
seal
like
the deal.
and to seal the deal. It just
And so
hasn't,
far in the
you know?
book, is he like, why did they not want to stay, or he just like keeps it moving?
He doesn't really
He's said one chapter he said he was been left high, dry, and frustrated. So
frustrated. Listen, the horniness. This guy's ready to flip someone.
Yeah.
yeah.
Acrobat.
I'm trying to think about like making out on the couch. If someone did that to me and you're not ready for it, you'd be like, okay, you're psycho. Like, what is going on?
The canon of semen that's about to come
I
here
will say, it's scary.
is going to be, he's
Yeah.
going to paint the walls a
I
little
mean,
bit.
Jesus Christ. So,
All
quick
right.
footnote he puts: if you didn't skip the beginning of the book, you might just be thinking this is the situation I described in the very first paragraph of this memoir. You'd be 100% correct.
Ah, interesting. Okay, so he opens the memoir with who we don't know. We thought we knew who it was, but this
I
is
guess
someone
I don't
different.
know.
Wow.
This is the beginning. We're already having one loop closed here.
Yeah.
This is a big moment for
I
me.
love that he chose to structure the book with like a frame narrative. It's like really sort of interesting, just
Right.
structurally. That he was like,
Structurally.
let's frame it with this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
and then we zoom back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Interesting.
He had the hook.
He's like M. Night Shyamalan.
Her breathing got even heavier as I started to massage both uncovered breasts. I slid off the couch and pushed the bottom of her skirt to expose her panties. I was moving fast now, desperately hoping there'd be no objection. No protest came, just more moaning. I grasped her panties and quickly pulled them down past her knees to her ankles. The damn thing caught on one of her heels, and I must have looked like a desperate idiot as I rushed to pull them free.
He's funny. This is the most ravenous man.
She's like, they just pulled down.
Just pulled out.
Trust me.
I'm an idiot. It's so funny because you can tell.
You're
that
looking for your werewolf. This is him trying to get these panties off right now.
This is you can tell how much he thinks this is about to go sideways.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm every second.
He seems to be like on a time clock. Like
Yeah.
if I don't get it done in the next 5
Well,
seconds.
he's been so unsuccessful that
Right.
I think it is to him like
Yeah.
it's fucking
He's
now
like,
or
she's
never.
gonna change
you
her
know?
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
that's gonna be
I mean,
it.
he's waiting for like an earthquake to come or
Right.
a tsunami warning or something. Just throw him off here.
She glanced up briefly to witness me unbuckling my jeans. I lowered the zipper and pulled them completely off without getting up off my knees. I was fully excited now and panting like I just sprinted a quarter mile.
So he's just lapdogging there.
Also, pants down, panting.
Yeah, my pants are down.
I-
I'm panting.
I don't know if it's attractive. An erect man just panting in
as
front
if
of
he
you.
just, keeled over like he just ran.
Also, as though he ran a mile, I would be like, "Are you healthy? Are you gonna have a heart attack?"
ran a quarter mile.
That's what that's what I'd be thinking. Do you have a heart
Quarter
condition?
mile.
Like
Yeah.
this is getting a little
If
scary.
I was Diane, I'd be like, "This man's gonna die. I'm gonna have to call the police and tell them what I did."
She's starting to worry.
Are you healthy?
What the hell
this
is this?
concerning, Bond. He's gonna blow it just because he's looking.
Needs a beta blocker.
My mind was racing with excitement, and I wanted to please her. But I knew this much. The last thing I was going to do was go down on her.
Enough pleasing the women.
It is. It's
curse.
just.
It'd be great if he paused and was like, "Listen, I'd like to go down on you, but every time I've done it, the women leave." So,
I'll go down on you, but after I sleep
yes,
with you.
yes.
That is so funny.
You don't understand. In the past, it's been a curse for me. So
It is. He's starting to put together this thing of like, once I do that, it's over. So
It is bizarre because it has not worked out for him, which is very unusual. I think.
it's his curse.
no, that's quite unusual.
Yeah.
It's quite unusual.
What if what if Diana's expecting that? You know?
Yeah.
What if she's like, whoa, 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 whoa? What do you
There
think
is
you're
something
doing?
tragic about like maybe the woman who would actually have found that foreplay useful and great. That's the one woman he doesn't do it with.
Yeah.
Yes, it may be the polite way to start, but I struck out twice before with that approach. This moment was going to be all mine.
I think he's
At least we knew he was a selfless
He's been selfless.
Yes.
I think now he's going, all right, I got to be a little selfish.
Sure.
And if I'm going to land this fucking plane after a while.
Oh God.
You know what? And he kind of deserves it at this point. He kind of.
I mean, not from Diane, but I guess from the
exactly.
universe.
Yeah,
you know?
He
Yeah.
doesn't deserve it from Diane.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. She shouldn't be giving. She owes him nothing. But it is the.
I have a good friend who used to go home with guys from bars and let them go down on her and then be like, listen, I don't feel well, you gotta go.
Really?
Like, I don't know, I'm like,
That's genius.
yeah.
It's not bad. Yeah.
I took in the magnificence of her naked body, and a range of emotions swept over me. I was ecstatic, excited, and feeling a bit triumphant, yet also a bit forlorn. Entering her would be the ultimate ending point of my marriage, I thought.
Oh, interesting.
How long has he been divorced here?
Like 3 months, maybe 2 months.
3 or 4 months. Yeah, 3 months maybe.
Okay.
So it is interesting because they really were divorced 2
Yeah.
years prior, more or less.
Okay.
So it's interesting that even in this moment that he's been desperately waiting for, now that it's happening, it is a little sad that he's thinking of my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is. It's pretty.
It is.
A
He's
little
like
bit
this-
of romantic there, yeah. And I do think that can be an emotional moment after your relationship. The first time you're kind of having
Oh,
sex
yeah.
with
It's
someone
gotta
else.
be.
you know?
I've tried to hook up with someone before I was ready and like crying,
Right.
as they're entering me.
Oh, really?
And then you're like, sorry, it's not you. I'm still thinking about my ex.
You said that?
No, that particular person knew that I had gone through a difficult breakup. But
Okay.
I went home with a girl not too long after a breakup, and I mean, I couldn't get it up, and I told her I was like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, I'm too drunk. And it was very much sadness of the heart.
yeah.
You're one beer deep.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I was.
yeah.
I mean, I was sober as a
Yeah.
whistle. And then my nightmares that she stayed the night, and then the next morning,
And
like,
then you have to
not
be
only
like-
wanted morning sex, woke me up a couple times. Like I woke up, and each
She was
time,
crying.
each time she.
And you're like, I'm still drunk.
I'm not kidding. I
still
slept until noon. Not slept.
Yeah.
Slept because I was hoping that she would be like, "Hey, I'm sorry, I have
She
to."
had
be
somewhere
going."
to leave.
She literally would sit there at every 30 minutes, and I would be like, "So that is my fast out," knowing that if I wake up, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to pretend that I can. And I'm like, I know for sure I'm too heartbroken to get into that.
Yeah.
So she sat there fucking jabbing me, and finally, I don't even know what the hell when I woke up.
How did you get?
How'd you get out
I
of it?
literally think I'm not kidding. I think I slept until noon, and then
And then she
finally-
like had somewhere to
she's
be.
like, I have,
You're sitting there, your eyes are peeled.
literally,
Yeah.
I'm sitting there. I'm not kidding. I woke up at probably 7:30, but I was like this until about noon. 'Cause
Yeah,
I didn't.
yeah.
But I felt bad because I was like, I'm so drunk.
I
I'm
think
like crying.
I understand it would be hard to tell a woman like I feel heartbroken over my ex.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I probably would. That would have been probably.
Probably better than her being like he's not attracted to me.
Right.
Okay, so this is the first time that now he feels like he's really ended
Yeah.
his marriage because he's
Yeah.
about to enter a new woman.
A symbolic act to finish the longest, and to this date, the most important relationship of my life. I had been with the same woman for almost 20 years. We dated and had an engagement that lasted almost 6 years, followed by 14 years of marriage. Never once had I cheated on her during that time.
That's nice.
Never once.
Like he should be congratulated.
Never once.
And boy, did I try.
Yeah, literally.
I tried. I gotten this exact moment many times.
Over the years, there had been many occasions where I could have easily crossed the line. Business trips, random nights out where drunk girls openly expressed desires, glances from married women at parties that left no doubt about their motives.
Now he's just bragging.
yeah,
You were like looking beyond
Wives of
him.
best friends.
The amount of money I'd bet that those women were not giving
No.
that kind of look.
It is the married man curse where you think like, oh, I'd be fine.
Also, he's 3 months in. He's tried his fucking ass
Yeah,
off
yeah,
to get laid,
Yeah.
and it never happened.
Suddenly, all of these opportunities.
Yeah.
Every glance, married women.
Yeah, this is bragging.
Yeah,
a bit.
he's
I mean,
bragging a
It's a
little
little bit like, all right, man, you're not a knight in shining armor
Right.
because you turned down the drunk girl in Myrtle Beach
Yeah,
one
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah, look at me.
Even during the last 2 years of my marriage, when we decided on the divorce, I still never cheated on her. Yes, at that point, I could have justified it to myself that our parting was inevitable. However, my heart told me to wait, believing that there would be plenty of life left to pursue others. So I waited.
That's kind of him.
That's kind.
it's admirable. It's admirable. He's clearly a horny as fuck dude.
Yeah.
So
We had
it's
enough
like,
friends where
Sure.
it's like they
Yeah.
cheated.
Yeah. I feel like maybe that's a boomer thing too, of just like what
To
happens
what?
in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Yeah.
Kind of, you know.
Yeah.
Though he had his options, so I think there's something admirable. He probably feels this is an emotional thing. You have 3 children with someone. It's like here it is. Years. It is kind of done. I mean, in a way, like it is sealing the deal.
Yeah.
You know, when he enters.
Well, and he had only been with one woman for so long.
Going down on them, he had no problem with.
No, he was like, my tongue, nothing.
Yeah, absolutely not. He was like sitting here panting. he like a lap dog, and then the moment it's.
Also, it's taking him a long time to go through all these thoughts. I feel like if I were Diane, I'd be like,
what's he
like
doing?
you're on your knees with your ween.
Yeah,
Wow.
and he's
like,
sitting there, and it's just, well,
he's like journaling at this point.
He's out loud. He's like, and then there was that time at the Christmas party.
Yeah.
She clearly wanted to have sex, but I
She's
didn't.
like, hello.
This is his open monologue he's delivering
Yeah.
at the
Sitting
same
there,
time.
20 years.
Diane's like, can you shut the fuck up?
Fuck up.
Just fuck me.
Try
dude.
them. Try these.
Try him out.
Try this. She's
like,
yelling, try this. Come on. This is kind of like Frodo, when Frodo and Samwise are leaving the Shire, and Sam's like, I've never taken a step for this.
Yeah.
Be the furthest I've
It
been.
is.
It's that same feeling. Of
And her vagina is his precious. Was that the same thing? The ring?
and more so.
Yeah. Gollum?
No,
Your
it is.
dad's got Schmeagol on his knees.
My dad Schmeagol, his penis is Balrog.
Yeah.
If there's any metaphor as to what he is to women, it's Schmeagol to the ring.
He does seem to be like my precious vagina.
But now he's got it, and this is the good one. You're like,
Yeah.
sis.
Right.
You can't sleep, sis.
All right, so he's given this monologue, and he's about to seal the deal. Hopefully here.
Now here I was on my knees, 2 decades after accepting the idea of having only one woman in my life, in a position to complete that life-changing chapter and permanently move on. I looked down at her torso and marveled once again at the beauty of a naked woman, a sight that never fails to completely overwhelm a man with absolute awe, lust, and carnal desire. I reached down and put 2 of my fingers inside her, and her wetness confirmed that she was just as excited as I was.
And her wetness.
Sorry. Barf. Thank God. How sad if she was like dry as a bone.
Yeah, and he's like,
A cobweb comes out.
Like, do you have lube?
A tumbleweed comes across the room.
He misread everything about the situation.
Oh God.
All
I
right.
looked up. There wasn't even a woman in front of me.
Yeah.
The mind plays tricks.
Yeah.
I took a hold of her by her hips, pulled her to the very edge of the couch, and guided myself in.
Can I say one thing? I wouldn't have minded him moving to the bed.
Yeah.
This is very like horny.
Oh, they are on the
teenager.
couch.
Notice on the couch.
Yeah, I haven't noticed.
I mean,
that,
at no point we couldn't have been like, shall we move to the bedroom?
I think for him,
He's like teenager horny here. He's
but
like,
I also think it's he goes any change, a temperature
yes,
change.
the
hear a
wind
sound,
comes in.
The wind. I'm not
A
getting.
woman's gonna be like, no, thank you.
Yeah, he's used to this point.
Yeah,
he goes,
yeah.
There is nothing.
No, he's
Yeah,
gotta
he feels
seal
a bit
the
of
deal.
juju on him.
Yeah.
It's like I just gotta fucking do it
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
After
You
all,
know,
this moment is his.
Right. Yeah.
and guided himself
He
in.
guided himself in. I think officially, Amy, you're going to be having sex with a ghost tonight.
Yeah,
I
you
think-
might be. That was the prize all along.
As excited as I was, I wanted to relish every second. I embraced her, kissed her passionately, and rhythmically moved with her. Everything was amplified. The heat of her skin, her flushed lips, her full breasts and erect nipples.
There they are. Those erect nipples.
I'd love to know the size on these honkers.
I know.
I'm getting
C's?
I'm getting some 2 inches.
Oh, I meant just boobs.
Oh.
But you're talking about
But I'm-
nipples.
I think these are perky.
Prominent.
smaller
They're
boobs.
prominent. Oh, do you
No,
think
I'm
they're small?
getting
Try these. To me, is almost.
Oh, see, try these to me. It was like
big.
C's.
Big.
try these? Are you kidding me? I think Diana's in the double D category here.
He generally would tell us if they were massive.
Oh,
So far,
okay. Oh, no, he said she had a good body, which might be,
I think
different.
she's more like
in proportion.
Yeah, I think she's proportional.
Yeah, when they're smaller, you kind of got to push them out.
So she's got these erect nipples. Let's see how long you last. I'm gonna. I would really put money on it. Not
3
very
seconds.
long.
Yeah. Come on.
I changed positions often, and she gladly accommodated every move. We made love for a long time, and when I finished, I laid back on the couch exhausted, both physically and mentally.
There's no way this woman came.
No
He's like,
fucking
I
way.
was exhausted.
So what's a long time?
Some things he's really detailed about, and then like I'd love to know the position.
Yeah, I
and
know.
how he
Why are
was-
we kind of glazing over
Yeah.
that to a
I mean,
degree?
it took forever to get to this moment, and he's like, "Yeah, we kind of had." Sex.
I'm like, are we doggy? What are we here?
Yeah, there's all of those descriptions. It's like,
Is
Also-
she on top? Is
Do we really think a long time? I mean, do we think he's
No.
kind of lying here?
Yeah,
You
or
know,
did it
like,
feel like a long time to him? I think
it's
that
his humble
happened.
brag
I
or
think
whatever.
physically, he was probably at that point severely panting, and then he goes, "Well, it must have been a while."
Yes, yeah.
And in reality, let's be
Oh,
honest.
and his emphasis on sex is so significant that 1 second to him in his mind probably feels like an eternity.
Right.
Yes, there is life after divorce, I thought with contentment, and I just found it.
Again,
It's pretty much like the only way that I can be content is if I am fucking at every moment.
That is
it's a continuous theme here where it's like, is this really all that fucking matters in life, man? It's just about kind of getting laid, women. I mean, it's like he's summing it up. I just found what life after divorce is. It is getting laid.
Yeah.
It's really nothing else,
And,
you know?
and we've made this point before, but he does have 3 children. That he
Sure,
has.
and I feel like could use a hobby.
Yeah, I know.
I guess his hobby is fucking and
His
trying to
hobby
meet
is
women.
dating.
Yeah.
Diana, of course, was a key component.
Diane was a key component.
She has no idea. She's like, "Oh, I'm just getting laid."
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
it's like he's like, "This has changed my entire perspective on life."
And yeah.
It is funny because a lot of these other chapters, he's, you know, there's been 2 sides to it. We get a little more of the woman and her personality and kind of where she's coming from. This is really just kind of like, here she is. I fucking got laid.
You're telling me this isn't passing the Bechdel test?
Yeah, this one doesn't.
Yeah,
this
yeah,
one
yeah,
doesn't
yeah.
pass the Bechdel test. We learned, to be honest. I know Diana has red hair. That's it.
You're right.
I mean,
She likes to try these boobs.
Yeah.
kind of
And she's
thing.
a large sense of humor.
She's a
Don't
big
Good
forget
sense of
about
humor.
that.
Well, we really got. I mean, we've learned so much about other women, and then finally, he was so excited in this chapter.
Yeah.
He goes, "I just got to get to it."
Yeah.
I think his ears were probably almost muffled throughout this entire occasion.
Yeah.
because
you
he
know?
was so horny.
I think he almost had like a tinnitus ringing in the ears throughout all
Yeah.
this.
A horny ring.
Yet she had no idea of the real emotional impact of this moment to me. There was no need to tell her. The impact of our passion dealt with my past, not hers.
He's like, this, as far as I'm concerned, this woman has no history, no past,
That is it.
no thought.
Well, there's a level of, I think, you're going on this date, you're going through so much, you know, mentally, you're thinking about your divorce, you're thinking about ending your marriage and all this. I'm not surprised that he really doesn't remember anything about her.
Sure.
You know, this is a very pivotal moment for him. It's
For all
like,
we know, Diane doesn't want to tell him what's going on with her. She's like, I just came here to get laid, you know?
Yeah.
it'd be kind of hilarious if she's got her own internal monologue.
Yeah.
She's dealing with something equally
Yeah.
as heightened as this.
And I hope she hears this podcast and is able to
Yeah.
let
And
you
it's like,
guys
well,
know.
that's why he didn't go out.
Diana's wrote a
yeah,
similar
yeah.
book that has
I've
this.
always wondered why that one night stand in
Yeah,
2004
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
go down on me.
Diana's getting over her own marriage here.
This
I
sent
mean,
Diana into a spiral. Everyone goes down on me.
yeah.
I even hit him with the try this.
This is the last man Diana's ever been with.
Yeah.
Now she's like with
Yeah,
women.
This
is
set
a
off her
happy,
memoir.
Yeah,
in a happy marriage in like Vermont with
Yeah.
a woman in denim.
She's like, this was the moment. I realized
yeah.
this was
Woman
it.
in-
And he's sitting there going, wow.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
hilarious. Yeah, I really would. I would love to kind of get her perspective
Yeah.
on this. You know, I'll ask my dad's friends around if we can find Diana
Yeah.
because it'd be.
Well, we'll see if she might stick around.
Please, I hope.
We got dressed, enjoyed another glass of wine, and I drove her home. I saw Diane on 3 or 4 occasions after that, each evening ending with long lovemaking sessions. We liked each other a lot, but I certainly didn't know enough at this point to know what I was looking for. As the dates progressed, I think we both understood that we weren't a perfect match. Eventually, I stopped calling, and I'm sure she wasn't surprised.
He ghosted her.
It's so funny to assume that she also understood. You know?
Yeah. And I have. We had sex many times, went on many dates, and then I just stopped.
This woman's always wondered like why this guy ghosted her.
And I'm sure she understood.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes. There was no need to even explain.
yeah.
This woman's sitting there by the phone,
Yeah.
She's like,
panting
well,
in
I
her
thought
own
we
right.
were dating.
Well, I'm
like
not-
we were regularly seeing each
were
other.
fully dating.
Yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be hilarious if we get Diana on. She's
Yeah.
she's still mortified to this day that this man just stopped calling.
So
It's like
great. He
still a
goes,
mystery to her.
I'm sure she wasn't surprised. I mean, like,
So funny.
Oh my God, Amy, you're there. You were fucking there for this pivotal moment.
I'm so happy. Wait, that was the end of the chapter.
That's
Is each
the
chapter
end.
named after a woman?
Yeah, more or less.
Fabulous. Do you know how many women he'd been with in all, or is that one of the things you'll discover in the course of the book?
29 in theory. I mean, I think he has chapters called Strings of Random, so it could be assumed
but
that
it's
there's like
okay.
yeah, it's kind of unclear if
Like sometimes when he was on a complete tear, he was like, let's put him in one chapter.
I think this is 29. I interpret it as the book as 29 women that had some kind of an impact or a lesson for him.
Yeah.
That's ultimately what amounts to this memoir.
I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't mind if your dad came back from the dead and slept with me. Like, it seems like he at least knew what he was doing.
He's a generous lover.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't sound like he's crass or he kind of waits for the right moment. You know, he loves women. He
And
fucking
he likes
loves
going
women.
down on them unless he's afraid that it.
No, he's a generous lover. I think that he was a little selfish in this episode, and for I don't want to say the rightful reason, but he was a little scared. You know, he didn't want it to
I'm
end.
not judgmental, and I think I'm leaving this chapter thinking I'm ready to fuck a ghost
Fuck a ghost. And that's really what we want.
or be fucked by
If
a
we can
ghost.
get every one of our listeners at the end of this to say, I'm comfortable being fucked by a ghost. We did our job.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what it comes down to.
Right. Yeah, I agree.
I have like the best sex dream of my life tonight, and it was because a ghost was going down on me.
It's in reality, a ghost is going down. on you.
Yes.
Well, Amy, I mean,
Amy, that's that.
the
So,
chapter.
yeah, what do you think, Amy? So, what's your? I know you're a writer. You're obviously this is in a critique of your own regard, but how do we like the prose here?
what do we think of
yeah,
You know, I actually found it really enjoyable. If he was still around and I was editing this for him, I think I would say like, oh, I want to know more. I want to know the position.
I'm so shocked that we didn't get that.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
For
he's-
how horny he is.
for how horny and descriptive.
Yes.
I mean, he'll
yes.
describe breasts for
Yes.
a page and a half.
I
and
see
then he's
it-
like, yeah, we got flipped around. Whatever.
I see it again as this chapter is less about the sex itself than it was kind of the emotional moment
Yes,
he's having.
yes.
You know,
I
So-
might also write in the margins like, how long are we on knees on floor? Question mark. Those are the
Right.
kind of notes I make.
Precisely. That would be a good like. All right, how long is this monologue we're having, or is it
How long
scrambled
are you
pa-
sitting there
you
with
know?
with
Is
a
he panting
boner?
with the boner?
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know? That's a
Say,
good
too,
question.
His beginning, he always talks about the first time getting laid with these women.
Yeah.
And then it's always in the very end. He's like, we went on, 8 more dates. And you're like, all right, well, it's funny that everything for him is condensed into
the first
the
time.
first,
He's
like,
interested in the beginning of things.
yeah, he is.
Yeah, well, it's like when do they have the impact on his journey? For in
Yeah.
Diana's case, it's night one. You
Yeah.
know, and a lot of times I get that. It's like you're kind of getting what you're gonna date 5. Rarely you're learning something so new that belongs itself in a book.
Yeah, just
I
kind
don't
of
know.
Peter.
I loved it. I'm gonna be driving home smiling, thinking about him going down on so many women.
Now I'm kind of wondering. All right, where are we going? You know?
Yeah.
Because up to this many episodes, it's been like.
I'm curious too how much introspection he's gonna do as this continues about like all the women or like is
Yeah.
it too many women?
You can get the sense, I think, that there was some introspection in this
Yeah,
chapter that
yeah.
he is kind of reflecting on it, kind of thinking about like the impact of the marriage and stuff. Now, what the question is, kind of what's the overall message of the book? What's like the purpose of it? We're
The
kind
theme?
of we're finding that out as we're going along.
I
here.
say something to my students, what's the story beneath the story? Like it's another way of saying what's the theme.
Right.
Like there's the story, but then is it actually about loss or
What's it really
longing
about?
or yeah.
Well, he ties it into his cancer at the end, which we still don't really know
Yeah.
how that ends up being. So it is kind of like, yeah, is
Or like
it about
I
loss?
feel like I'm wondering with cancer, it's like wanting to actually feel, how do I feel most alive before I no longer am? And
Right.
like fucking is one of those ways.
But well, it's like, is it going to be he ultimately dies in the end? He's kind of like, what was the point of all that? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, please let me know.
All right, Amy.
We'll have you back, I'm sure, before the pod's over.
Oh, please. I need to know what happens.
Yeah.
Well,
we'll get you.
we know what happens. But
Well, okay. I didn't at the beginning of this podcast, but
But
now
that
I
was
will.
a special moment you were here for, episode 8.
And if you at home have any divorce stories or parents dating stories or anything like that, DM us at Lust to Dust Pod on Instagram, and we'll read them aloud. We'll give you some advice, or we'll just share them if they're funny. And we'll do it anonymously.
And feel free to email me at bigjugsrule@gmail.com.
Big Jugs. Big
Big
Jugs.
Jugs Rule. And it's codenamed Try These. So
Try These.
yes.
So that really is my email address. One of mine.
Really?
Bigjugsrule@gmail.com. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up today on episode 8. Next chapter was Audrey. And we'll see you next week on From Lust to Dust, My Horny Dead Dad.
From lust to dust.
Next time on From Lust to Dust.
You're not going to bed, I hope, Audrey asked with a broad smile on her face. At this point, it was close to midnight, and I had to be up at 6 to get to my office. It's amazing, though, how time seems to become meaningless in the company of a beautiful woman.